is a Michelin-star Korean barbecue temple of flavor located in Flatiron. Calling this a restaurant rather than a temple of flavor is the same thing as calling a majestic eagle a chicken. Sure, it's the same species, but a completely different fucking breed. The interior decor, from wall paint to the lighting, was museum-worthy, yet purposely toned down to make you focus on your table for a completely non-disturbed experience. Now, did we order everything on the menu? What, do we look like wobbling babies born yesterday? Of course we got everything on the menu. We even asked for the Korean chicken poppers that were off the menu. That's right, the meal hadn't even started and we were already going off-road. Unfortunately, the Korean chicken poppers were off the menu, as in off any menu, as in they didn't make it anymore, so we had to substitute it with old-fashioned. Halfway through enjoying our perfectly sizzled scallops, my boy Rob turns to the gang and tells everyone that he's taking this girl on a first date, where he's apparently going to teach her how to swim. After we sent our prayers that this woman wouldn't drown, we decided to drown ourselves in another cocktail instead. But before we could wish Michael Rob Phelps the best of luck, our waiter came over and switched the grill, then used the leftover fat from different cuts of meat to grease up the grill. I mean, look at those flames. Wouldn't even be mad if it took down my house. At least it would evaporate smelling like ribeye. And speaking of ribeye, at this point we were strapped in. The tiger was out of the Louis V duffel bag, mushrooms and meat beyond the horizon. Look at that blizzard of salt. The only negative weather forecast I'd actually welcome. But the roller coaster of flavor was then nearly finished. More cuts of meat, more side dishes, kimchi, lettuce wrap, pork broth, egg souffle, I mean, you name it. There was so much going on, and the food just kept getting better and better. It was so good that we actually were thinking about FaceTiming our mate, but realized that given how grand everything was tasting, he might just die from FOMO. And eventually, we arrived at the summit of our evening, the Wagyu steak. Look at the marbling. It looks like it was used to build castles in Italy. Basically, the diet of royalty, and that is fact. Pick up a history book and then pick up a phone and make a reservation to this temple of flavor immediately. ASAP yesterday. Cheers.